You're welcome. I don't want to do a list show, but here it is. Okay, right now I'm going to try desperately to pick out which of these are my top well, I already picked out the ones I like the most. But now I'm going to try to whittle that down into a list of 10 things for Transformers Generations from 2019. Okay, honorable mentions. Transformers Siege, 35th anniversary Blue Streak, the Walmart exclusive. He is beautiful, and he just had to go somewhere on here because I like him a lot. Honorable mention again, Smashdown. I think that's his name, or her name from what I hear. It was anticipated, or highly anticipated, Battlemaster, because it's different from the rest of them. Doesn't even transform into a real robot, transforms into like a humanoid ram, and I love that effect right there. Barricade from Studio Series. This is one of the only deluxe class Studio Series figures that I transform from robot to car, and it actually is able to do both of those things well and don't have pieces fall off. So I like that. And Brunt, really like. But yeah, I like the other people behind him a little bit more. That's the only thing. So yeah, I've had tons of fun with Brunt. And now things get tough for me. I think I'm going to put this guy at number 10. Why? I'm going to be honest with you. I love it. But after a while, the novelty fell off really quickly. It's really good. But I'm going to put him at number 10 because I kind of fallen out of love with Studio Series. And I wasn't even going to put them on the list, any type of list at first. But I figured this one had to go on here after messing with all the Generations figures that I got. And yeah, it looks really close to the movie design. Super duper close. Transforms very sturdily together into a truck. And I only have a few issues here or there with anything. But it's a good figure. I really like it. And I was thinking, you know what? I want to get rid of this, but no, I want to keep him for my official Optimus Prime collection. I have a bunch of Optimus Primes. 9, I believe. It's going to be Ratchet. I really like this Ratchet. I think I have a soft spot for Ratchet because Ratchet was he was the first Generation 1 figure I had in package. So, but this Ratchet still looks good, and I like the nostalgic tools and weapons that they gave him. That's a really nice touch, and something about white plastic that just jumps out to me. Probably. But he's fun, and they improved on his body over Ironhide a little bit. So, yeah. Really liked him. Even though he and Ironhide are the same, pretty much he wins over Ironhide. Next is going to be Impactor. I like Impactor a lot. I like the transformation is easy as crap. I like his posability. I like the design and color scheme. I like that he actually has an ab crunch. Even if it's just for transformation, technically, it still freaking works. Unfortunately, he does have the most hollow waffling of any of these figures. He still is great. And I am happy I own him. And I'm happy he won that fan vote so that Hasbro Takara could have created it. I believe they were going to do it anyway, but yeah. I'm glad they got him out sooner. Now things get really tough for me. 7 is going to be the Seeker mold, or Starscream in this case. They're all the same, so I say the Seeker mold. I only own this guy and Thundercracker. I never got Skywarp. I didn't get the Rainmakers, or whatever you want to call them. But this guy is crazy articulated. He's one of the best articulated Like, he has everything you need in an action figure, and I was shocked they were able to accomplish that on a Seeker mold. Like, it has ankles that go forward and back. Not a lot of them in this line have that, plus ankle pivot on top of that, and double jointed elbows with wrist rotation, and a waist on the Seeker. That's rare. But yeah, this is a good mold. If you've been holding out, it might even be better than the Earthrise one that's coming out, unfortunately, because that one looks like it doesn't have a waist joint, which really hurts me, especially with how good they did this mold. But yeah, this is going to be my number 7 right there. Number 6 is going to be Springer. He's really good. He has all that same articulation Starscream has. It doesn't have double jointed elbows, but it has elbows that bend slightly more than 90 degrees. But I'll probably have more fun with him because he comes with swords. The transformation isn't too difficult. They even gave him more than 90 degrees of bend on the knees, even though it's not for transformation, but they just did that to give him better articulation. And he has ankle pivot and feet that go forward and back just like Starscream. And he looks good. And I like him more than the previous generation Springer. So I'm happy they decided to put this guy out. Number 5. Reflector. I've been playing with these things pretty much nonstop. I love this. It doesn't really look like a freaking camera too much besides the tripod. This, like back here, looks like nothing. But I've been playing with these things. Even when I just had the one guy, I really like them. It's something about finally having an official Reflector that looked like the cartoon, because we never got that, like, ever until now. I mean, they did have that little gun that came with, he came with Scrapnel, but it was a little Target Master deal or Battle Master deal. We didn't have anything like this. So I'm happy that they actually decided to incorporate this. And with it turning into like a camera, I'm just happy they went the extra mile to make sure that we could be happy that we can get 3 robots that could combine together to become a camera, or something that resembles a camera. And I really appreciate that. Number 4 is gonna be Shockwave. I really like Shockwave a lot. And it took me a while before I stopped playing with this guy. It's cool with all this armor and whatnot on, but I typically just play with it without the armor. It is like a little masterpiece almost, with the amount of articulation that it has and the detail that they put into it. Now, because I'm lazy, I'm not going to be editing pictures in here of all their alt modes and all that junk. I have reviews for each one of them. You can look at my Transformers Siege playlist to see all the figures that I'm showing right now. I like that they gave him an updated form. The light piping is freaking awesome. If I didn't have the lights where I had them, this eye, let's see if you can see that. I kind of can see it myself, but not really on camera. The eye lights up really brightly. I love that they incorporated the gun mode, even though they try to say that it's something else, a spaceship. They still put that in there, and I appreciate them trying to make us old people happy. I will admit I was disappointed at how small he is, being a leader class figure, but it's so good that I didn't even care. Once I owned it, and I was good with that. Number 3 is gonna be Spinister. Spinister is a really, really good figure. Articulation is crazy for a deluxe. It's like the most posable deluxe figure that they gave us. And all these different colors and the design and all that junk, it is cool. He doesn't come with this Minicon, or Battle Master, I should say. But the engineering that they came up with to make this propeller stay, it's cool. I've had so much fun posing him around, and it even prompted me to do like a little video pose skit thing that I did for the beginning of his review. If you missed it, go take a look at that. Put a lot of effort into that. Not a ton of effort, but some effort. Anywho, let's get to number 2. Number 2 is gonna be Sound Blaster and Soundwave. They're pretty interchangeable. I really like both of them, and I love their ability to interact with these minions. And I want to make them honorable mentions as well. Mostly Rat-Bat and Rumble, more than Laserbeak and Ravage. Yeah, Ravage is the worst out of all of them. Laserbeak isn't that bad, but I really like these. Maybe I might be a little bit biased here, and that's why he's so high on the list. Because Soundwave used to be my all-time favorite figure. But I just love messing with them and posing him around, both of these guys. Sound Blaster is a cool palette change option. But at the end of the day, the regular Soundwave won, and that's why he's wearing all the minions right now. Both of them have awesome light piping. It's unfortunate that they didn't give him a red visor. I don't know why they didn't do that. I guess they're going for toy accuracy, because this is transparent. Like right here, you can see that that's red. So this is red, but right there, that's transparent. And they gave him a yellow visor. I don't know why they did that, but this is a really cool figure. It looks like what Soundwave is supposed to look like. It has minion interaction. All types of minion interaction, as you can see right here. My fan modes right there. These are not official modes. But yeah, I had to put the real gun back there. But yeah, I like them, and they're my number 2. And for number 1, it's gonna be Crosshairs. I just can't believe how this figure blew me away. Like, when I saw it in the store, I was like, I have to get Crosshairs. And I'm so happy, because he turned out to be the best Transformers Siege figure in the whole friggin' line. And let me stop wasting your time. Jetfire. Jetfire's number 1. I can't believe they made him. They did a really freaking good job. They have people contemplating, should they make him their official masterpiece stand-in? And it is very good quality. Like, John Wharton wasn't lying when he said it feels like it freaking has die-cast in it, even though he doesn't. And they gave him new innovations, like when you shut the hand, the gun port comes right there, so you can still hold the weapons. But when you open the hands up, it disappears, so he can look more dynamic that way. He has all the articulation as everybody else. They even were able to give him a waist joint. I like that all of his armor, you could choose how you want him to look. Come on, you. Let go. You could choose how you want him to look. And when you don't have all that armor on, it becomes a whole separate drone. And that's something I didn't mention about Shockwave. Shockwave also has his own separate drone when you take all the armor off. But to be able to put all this on and make him into a totally different character, that's awesome. And then maybe the best thing about him, besides his interaction with Titan Masters and vehicle mode and whatnot, these effects pieces right here. I've been having so much fun with these, with every other character. If you go watch that Spinister review, you'll see what I did with that. If you didn't watch it already, thank you to the people that did watch it. But yeah, so many weapons, so many accessories. He's big, he's heavy, he looks great in both modes. And I'm shocked, honestly, that Hasbro they even took a risk with trying to make a different price point for these. This used to be what you would get with a leader class, but now they can't do that, so they gave us a whole different price point, and I paid full price and I was satisfied. He was on sale several times this year. I paid full price and I'm still satisfied with it. I think it's worth what they were charging. So this is my number one retail Transformers figure, or Transformers Generations figure of 2019. Will this be my last list video for 2019 figures? I don't know. It is stressful. This was the easiest list for me to make. I don't know if I got 10 masterpiece figures to do a top 10 list. I could do a top 5, but other figures, I was counting, going through my reviews and whatnot. Just in those reviews, I counted over 200 figures, and that's counting the ones I reviewed. I know I have probably 30 or more figures that I didn't review, so that's a lot of toys to be trying to wrangle together. And I don't know, people. I don't know. Just stay tuned. If I'm gonna make some more top 10 lists or top 5 lists, it's gonna happen before February. If February comes and I don't make another list, then I'm not making another list for 2019 figure purchases. Anywho, thank y'all for watching this one. Until next time, TMan 978 out of here. Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should click those videos. Click that shit.